Hello, I hope this is finding you all very well, and I hope you're managing to get some peace through all this. I'm shooting this video tonight just for an update really on where I'm at and where I'm at with this international mail merge campaign, the international emailing campaign, which I've been talking about in my previous videos. So just to update people and any subscribers, I completed my international mail merge campaign to all of the groups that I talked about in my previous videos, and that was completed about 2 months ago. So this has been completed at least once now, and hopefully many more times to come. And the list, just to explain a little bit, the list was taken down from the Facebook group pages because for a while I thought it would be better to vet people and to make sure that that the right people were doing the mail merging. And the problem has been with that is that I believe that I was manipulated to do that, and then manipulated so I would take them off the Facebook groups, and manipulated even further to not reach out and communicate with people. And to be honest, I was finding it very, very challenging to keep that communication going with people to do this. And I'm a very busy person, and there's only so much time and energy that I can put into this. So I've decided once again that it's best to put the resource, to put the spreadsheets, including the master spreadsheet, which has all the other spreadsheets on it, back onto my Facebook group, which is called Targeted Individuals UK, local Yorkshire Group also. If you join that group and if you look in the file section, you will once again see clearly the file for the spreadsheets, and you'll be able to look at them, and you'll also be able to see the blog post that I've written, which gives criteria as to the sort of person who would be suitable for helping this campaign. Because on one level I want people to get involved, but on another level it's really, really important that people read my blog post and only join in the mail merging campaign, sending these emails, preferably weekly, using the master spreadsheet, if you are a very good, or a good, decent writer who's very knowledgeable, or at least knowledgeable about the TI issue, and can come across very credible, has good grammar or decent grammar, spelling, punctuation, persuasive writing, etc., etc. So just a good solid, if you're a good solid writer with good solid knowledge of the TI subject, then you're suitable. That you're the please use this opportunity, this huge opportunity to get involved. And if you are someone who wants to get involved but feels that it's maybe a little bit overwhelming or daunting, then maybe start with one of the smaller spreadsheets and then work your way up and using some of the other spreadsheets until you get to the master spreadsheet. And practice your writing skills and develop your confidence as a writer. So basically it's going to be in that group, and also it's going to be in the private group for the Targeted Individuals International group. So that's the private group for that. If I put it on any other groups, I will put the other groups in the description below. But to be honest, you can find it easily in any of these two groups that I've already put them in. So yeah, download it to your desktop and get involved in the campaign. If you're a good solid writer with good knowledge of the subject. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to say on that. Yeah, I think the more people that get involved, obviously the better response we're going to get, and we need people to be on the same page, which is why I've put in the blogger post some very important information about keeping the message consistent, and some points on that as to how we can keep the message consistent. I also have so sorry about that, people outside. So I also have recently been getting a lot of very heavy attack, and I kind of woke up this morning, thinking, wow, something needs to be done again, and yeah, this is also a statement for the record that I have been in fear for my life somewhat, because the attacks have been that severe, and yeah, I don't really know what else I can say about that, but some of the most evil shit that I could possibly imagine has been constantly pulsed into me, and so with that said, this is just a statement for the record, and we need to end this. We need to end these file abuses, and really work as a team to do that. So all the information is there. I've got the information on the blog post. It tells you how to do the mail merge. It tells you what mail merging is, which is basically writing one email, and then you basically you set it up so that it reads it off your spreadsheet and sends the same email to every person, but changes the name who it's addressed to. It's a really quick and efficient way of getting your message out to lots of different people, yet still tailoring it to them. So it explains what mail merging is, explains how to do it. If you've got Outlook, then you can mail merge, but you can also do it off Gmail and other platforms, I believe. So do some research. So what I'm basically saying is the information is there, so use the information and see if you can use the information to do it by yourself. If not, if you really can't do it and you're struggling, then reach out and ask me a question. But try and use the information I provided, and use a little bit of initiative regarding the information that I've put out there, because there's only so much that I can do regarding that, because I'm just so busy all the time with many other different stuff as well. I'm trying to keep a part-time business going, things like this. It's very stressful with what is going on. So try your best to work it out from the information I've given, because it's all there. But if you are struggling, then please, then do get in touch. Also, let me know, if you've done it and you've had any progress, and you've got any good positive results. I'd be interested to hear. So yeah, basically, all the information is in my previous videos regarding who, but just as a basic rundown, I've got all the human rights organisations in the UK, US and the world relevant to this. I've got the MPs in the UK, all the MPs. I've got the intelligence agencies and the head guys at the top of MI5 and GCHQ. I've got many contacts, the most relevant contacts at the UN, including Antonio Guterres, the UN Secretary General. I've got the head of the Human Rights Council. I've got all of the relevant ones to do with human rights in the UN. I've got all the Amnesty contacts and the main ones on the board and the Secretariat. I've got the police department in the UK and Germany. I've got intelligence agencies in Germany as well. I've got the press, the main press contacts in the UK, US, and other ones across Europe. I've got another list with 6,000 contacts with many radio stations, production companies, and so forth. And other ones as well. I've got other contacts as well. But if you check out the spreadsheets, you'll be able to see what they are. The Council of Europe as well. I've got the Council of Europe. I've got all the contacts from the EU Parliament, the MEPs, and and check out the spreadsheet list. You can see which ones I've got. I've split them into the individual groups, and then I put all of them onto the master spreadsheet. But like I said, that's massive. So if you are sending a mail merge, you need to make sure that email is of the absolute highest quality. If you're sending it out on the master spreadsheet, I would make sure first that you're confident and you're comfortable and you know that your writing is good, sending it to some of the smaller spreadsheets before you even attempt the master spreadsheet. Unless you're a very competent, credible, writer with lots of information, good credible information, links on the TI subjects, I would work on a smaller spreadsheet first and then work up to the master spreadsheet after 2 or 3 emails perhaps. So yeah, I think that's about it. So basically the spreadsheets are on the targeted individuals UK, my group, which is the open bracket Yorkshire Group also, close bracket, and then the targeted individuals international private group, that's the private group, and they're in the file section. If you go to the main top section and you click on files, you can see it in there. So thank you very much for listening, and get involved and help this out. This is the biggest email campaign in targeted individual history as far as I'm aware. This is huge. It took me a year to put this list together, and literally a couple of months of hardcore writing, and researching, sometimes one name at a time, to get these contacts. And it was arduous, and it was a pain in the ass. So I'd really appreciate people using it. If you are a good writer, the information, the resources there, this fantastic resources there. It's up to you what you'll do next, and whether you'll see this for the opportunity it is, and make use of it. I think sometimes in the TI community it's easy to get lost and not see the wood for the trees, because there's so much going on up here and so much interference. And I'd like to just to make you aware that this is a fantastic resource, and use this list while it's fresh, and use it while the vast majority of the people are still in the positions that they're in, because these organisations change and positions change. Who's the head of the UN 1 minute may not be next year. So use this list while it's fresh, because it took a lot of time and a lot of effort to compile, and I honestly believe it's the best resource used well in the whole of the TI community. So please just be aware of that, and listen to my words and let that sink in, as to the scale of this opportunity, which I believe, I'm not exaggerating, I believe that is exactly what it is. It's the best opportunity in the whole of the TI community, used well. So if you're a good writer, get on board, put your information out there, read the blog posts, make it as consistent as you can, and let me know if you make any progress. Okay, thank you and God bless, and take care. Bye.